Hi everyone, your real estate agent Lance Mohr, and it looks like the scammers have gotten to Zillow. I know several years ago it was on the news, and so many people were scamming people on Craigslist, but now apparently it's gotten to Zillow. And I ran into this just about 10 minutes ago, and I thought I'd shoot a video real quick. So I had a property I was renting in Riverview, and I just put it on Zillow because there was a company called Postlets that I used to use that was fantastic. Unfortunately, Zillow bought them and then closed them down. I guess there's too much competition for Zillow. So I ended up going on Zillow and posting it, and then Zillow, of course, feeds to Trulia and in another site. So I put the property on. Literally within 5 minutes after I put it on, a lady called me up, asked me if I was selling the property or renting it. And I said, well, I'm renting it. Why? And she said, well, I saw it on Zillow for sale by owner, and you could see the ad in front of me. So I got on there, I took a look, and I'm like, no, this is a rental. I don't know this person. I don't know who this is. This is someone's actually doing a scam here. So what happened is I thanked her. I got off the telephone with her, and I went and I looked at this listing, one picture, and as you could see, I mean, it's sort of comical. A home, a 1,700, 1,800 square foot home in Panther Trace for $90,000, and it says rent $1,000, and it gives this phone number. So I don't know what the phone number is. I'm imagining maybe it's a Google phone number or something. So I called. I gave the gentleman the address, and he asked me, what questions I had about buying it. Sort of could tell he really didn't have his act together, but he really didn't have a foreign accent or anything. And I just told him, I said, hey, look, I know you're running a scam on this property. If you could please remove this property. And then, of course, he just immediately hung up on me. So I'm sure I'm probably not going to get anywhere with Zillow as well. Zillow really doesn't care. I have to assume they know this stuff is going on. The problem, what happens with Zillow and why Zillow is such a horrible company for home buyers and renters and people of the like, is because they allow people to put their own homes on there for free, which is a good thing, I guess. It's, you can put it on for sale, for rent, but the problem is the scammers know this, and they're just feeding off of people. And all Zillow's about is just capturing your information, So anyhow, it's just, if you're looking on Zillow, if you're looking to rent, if you're looking to buy, I would just say, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is, and just make sure you're getting a hold of the correct person when doing this. So just a little FYI, if you're really looking for a good website, just click on the link below. You could go to mine. At least it's accurate. Again, the problem with Zillow, and it's always been the biggest problem with Zillow, is they allow people to self-input their own listings. And whether it's my website or a decent one, if you like these big box third-party sites, is Realtor.com. Zillow's just the absolute worst, and it looks like now there's a lot of scams on Craigslist still, and people are going to be scamming and spamming Zillow also. All right, I wish you the best of luck. If you have any questions, give me a call, and have a great day.